Hello, welcome. So today I want to talk about respect. I'm Lisa Jagona, and I have been thinking about respect because so often we say I feel disrespected or disregarded or dismissed. And there's this question of what does it mean to be respected? What does respect look like to you? What does it feel like to you? When do you know when you're being respected versus when you're not? These are real things to think about because I think too often we just use this term respect. I need you to respect me. I don't feel respected. That yada yada yada. But are we clear on what it looks like, what it feels like to us, to you? Um, and the reason I say this is because I think we associate respect with authority. I think many of us have grown up in situations where there's always been an authority figure. Respect your parents, respect your bosses, respect your teachers, respect elders. There's always been some other body that was of authority who was deserving of our respect. And so there's this question of, okay, well, if we are expecting respect, what does that feel like to us? If you've always been giving respect, when do you know when you are getting respect? And very often, in these power dynamics where there's somebody who is in an authority position and you're giving them respect, there are all these titles. There's the status of that person, and you are in a subordinate position relative to them. And so we use titles, Mrs., Sir, Ma'am, all these things that show that we understand that they are somehow above us positionally above us. But is that what respect is? To be regarded with a title? Is that respect? Is that respect? Because couldn't you be regarded with a title and still be disrespected? And so what does respect mean to you? Ponder that and think about it, because I think it factors in. Because for me, when I kind of went through the exercise of thinking about this a few years back, what I realized it wasn't what it initially started out, looking like. It ended up feeling and looking very different. And this idea of mutual respect comes to mind as sort of a modifier that sort of changes the dynamic, where it's a mutual respect. If it's mutual, we're on the same sort of level. We respect something of each other equally. We regard each other equally. And there isn't that sort of positional difference of somebody's superior, somebody inferior. It's just we are two people engaging with each other and respecting the ideas and the contributions that each, the other has to offer to the table. And it feels very different than the respect of an authority figure. That feels very different. Mutual respect feels very different than respect. You will respect me, right? That feels very, there's a lot of trauma there for many people. So just think about it. And as you say, I want to be more respected, be thinking about how that relates to how you're moving relative to the other person, and what does that relationship look like if respect exists in the relationship. I am so excited to be hosting a relationship healing mentorship, which is a 10-week program guiding people through exercises where you're really focusing in on identifying how to show up slightly different in relationship dynamics so that you can improve the bonds and strengthen that relationship. Excited to be rolling that out, and I look forward to connecting with you the next time.